So in this video, I'm going to address evolutionary aspects to your exercise and physical practice. So when you want to understand the body, you need to understand the history of the body. Why is the body the way it is right now? It's a product of evolution. So over millions and millions of years, and an extension over billions of years since life began, your body's been developing towards its current state. Now, our mind development, spiritual development, and whatever else, that's on different tracks. But we're looking at the physical body, which is on a billion-year track, multi-billion-year track. So what kind of conditions has the body historically lived under, and what is it built to do? It has lived under conditions sort of difficult for survival, oftentimes very difficult for survival. What's it built to do? Survive. It wants to thrive beyond survive, but survive is the number one thing, because if you don't have survival, then you definitely don't have thriving. So what does the body do to survive? Well, in the case of not enough food, it will try to amass more physical fat weight in order to protect itself. In the case of not enough food, it will try to limit how much working out it does. In the case of plenty of food, it will try to limit how much working out it does. All based on a sort of a triggered and fearful approach of trying to conserve resources and limit how many calories you expend. And if you question why it does this stuff, it's so basic. If you didn't do these things, if you hadn't evolved in these ways, then you wouldn't have made it to the present day. You would be dead, which is the worst thing possible for a physical body to be. Maybe on a spiritual level or psychological level, you can transcend death, but your physical body is not really transcending death. It doesn't want to die. And everything's built on not dying, passing on its genes, which can only be done if you're not dead. So, we understand that the body's got sort of a self-protective system that goes very deep, trying to basically just survive and completely oriented to just surviving. That's the main thing we come up against when we're trying to work out. Our body wants to drag us down, doesn't want to work out. We find a bunch of cake and we want to eat it. And that's because it's calorie rich, and our body's happy to get the opportunity to get so many calories for no effort. So that's kind of like the sort of the anxious body. However, the body can become confident as well and non-anxious given the right conditions. So the key is lack of stress, constant intake of food, such that the body never feels starving or threatened that it's not going to get enough food. If it does, it'll slow its metabolism and try to gain every bit of the food that you eat next as fat weight, because it wants to gain fat as an insurance policy against starvation. When you work out too, as long as you're eating plenty, your body should be willing to work out. If you're not eating plenty, your body will be so adamantly against working out. You'll notice that low blood sugar is a killer for everything, including the desire to work out. But if you're well fed, then you'll be able to work out. Your body wants to work out and express itself, physically and use its muscles as intended and the like. But however, it always wants to kind of sink back from what it's capable of doing if it's given the reason to. So, if it's not sure that it really wants to be working out as hard as it is, you'll feel that it's kind of dragging you down. It doesn't want to expend itself and lose too many calories because when's the next meal coming or whatever else. So it's kind of like an anxious person, always looking for what's going to go wrong or what if scenarios. So the way to get your body into a confident space, it is designed to thrive, by the way. It's designed to have if the conditions are met, then it wants to thrive. It wants to have no body weight, strong muscles. It wants to move around and play and have fun and the like. So it's not completely oriented towards fear, but it's very easy to get into a fearful space. So ways to keep it from getting into those negative things. Constant food intake, so you basically never go starving. You're always eating enough food. Another way to do it is lack of stress. So if you've got a super stressful life, it'll make your body more stressed too and more inclined to do those kinds of things that it does, like gaining weight or not wanting to work out. So basically decreasing stress. The level of inspiration in your life, how robust and strong you feel, affects the hormones in your body, which affect how capable you are of working out. So pretty simple stuff, but basically just wanted to make a video saying, to understand the body, understand evolution, understand what your body's trying to do. It's not against working out. It's not against eating less. It's just trying to protect you and keep you alive. So you just got to play with those things. Make sure it feels comforted, strong, safe, and confident, and it'll be able to do anything that you ask it to do. Thanks for watching.